Hello and welcome to Open Dialogue. I'm Noel T. II. Appreciate you spending time with us today. Really happy to be speaking with some of the cast from Avatar, The Way of Water. Jack Champion, Bailey Bass, Trinity Bliss, and Jamie Flatters are going to be joining us to talk about the film and also talk about how this film speaks to what we can do here on Earth to protect and take care of our resources. Let's go to that interview right now on Open Dialogue. Thanks for taking the time. I know that you have been pretty busy today, and I really do appreciate you fitting me in. I got to tell you, I live pretty close to a little town called Gaffney, South Carolina, and this is where James Cameron started this water journey.
The Abyss.
And he also took on a few digital challenges, and I got to tell you, seeing this movie, I think back to that genesis where that kind of started, and I would love for you as acting talent to talk about any of the challenges or new adventures or experiences that you had in filming this movie that maybe you never anticipated you could do before, either motion capture or shooting within the water.
I don't think we could have anticipated that we were going to do any of this.
Yeah.
I think if you told us that we were all so young when we started, but I think if you told us even a year before we were cast that we would be doing free diving, getting scuba certified, flying to Hawaii, living in Los Angeles for years, and doing all these incredible things with a phenomenal cast and an extraordinary director, we would not have believed you. I think you said it right. This movie is an adventure, and I mean...
And we went on this adventure to be part of this, really.
Well, this movie is what I truly consider an event film. There are some movies you just have to experience on the largest screen and within the best sound design as possible. And this is one of those. You are truly immersed in this movie. And I'd love for you to take a little step back into the reality, but also think about Pandora. And so if you could bring one element of Pandora into the real world, what would that be and why? And this is open to everybody.
To say bioluminescence in trees and plants, and just like every time you run on the ground, it makes a little bioluminescence. That would be cool.
But then again, you can experience that
places.
if you go scuba diving on Earth.
You can
I think
in the ocean.
It's just there's less of those places now because
of what we do to our Earth. So really, at the end of the day, this film will open people's eyes without it being at the forefront of the film. It's definitely underlined just how we should appreciate the Earth that we have here.
Yeah, but I agree, the bioluminescence is so cool. Like, I just remember in the first film when Jake is slapping the bioluminescent plant and it lights up.
Giant little mushy
walking
mushroom
through the
thingy.
beautiful forest at night. And we gotta explore that and nurture that on our Earth.
Yeah.
What are they?
Seeds of the sacred tree. Very pure spirits.
It really is such a beautiful film, and it does speak to, for me, about protecting our resources, the ones that we have, especially those found within the oceans. And I know that this film is connected to a nonprofit, Keeping Our Oceans Amazing. And I know some of you have spoken on that. I'd love for you, if you would, talk a little bit about that and why you feel that protecting this ocean life is so vital to who we are.
Something that's within all the characters, all the Na'vi people on Pandora, is an idea of a beauty that is connected between them. They don't see the individual as anything separate from the environment around them. If you experience a landscape, you are part of that landscape. We are, only defined by our best and worst qualities, and if we keep on polluting the earth and without sounding too preachy, it's more about promoting a sort of inner innate philosophy of an appreciation for the natural world. It's quite as simple as that. Yeah.
We need to keep our oceans amazing.
That's something James Cameron's kind of passionate about, and it's really cool that he's managed to make that message within a massive action film.
Yeah.
Shout out James Cameron. Thank you for letting us do this, James Cameron. I appreciate it.
Woo!
Family, community, and finding self was such an underlying message throughout this film. And as a father of young adults who are searching to find their way, this really did speak to me as a dad as well. And I'd love for you to talk, this last question, talk about family, community, and finding self within this film.
I love that you said that you're a dad and you felt seen in your children, or you felt like you can connect with them better, because it really opens a dialogue. I feel like after people see this film, they're either going to call their parents up or they're going to have conversations with their friends, and it's really going to have us to force us to put our phones away and look people in the eye. You know, the Na'vi are surrounded by nature, so they're always connected with each other, and I think this film will open a door for all of us to connect again and have conversations, and going to the theater and having that experience is part of that.
Yeah, for
That
sure.
was so cool.
Trinity, Jamie, Bailey, Jack, thank you all so much for taking the time, and thanks for bringing this story and this film to life. It truly is an event and an experience that everybody needs to go out and be a part of.
I think this is our last press interview ever, by the way, so thank you. It's quite amazing.
Thank you.
Shucks, folks, I'm speechless.
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
I love all of you.
Love you.
Love you more.
Goodbye.
This is our family. This is our fortress. This is where we make our stand.
Thanks again to Jack Champion, Bailey Bass, Trinity Bliss, and Jamie Flatters for joining us on Open Dialogue to talk about Avatar, The Way of Water. James Cameron's newest film. The guy is a futurist, without a doubt. He continues to break ground. He continues to challenge us as viewers. He continues to just dive in deeper and deeper and deeper into the art and science of motion pictures. Thanks again for spending time with us right here on Open Dialogue. Until next time, I'm Noel T. Manning II, and that's a wrap.